disabled just at the spur of the moment, and the person comes to you, what encouragement do you think they should give to such people?
Okay. So the first thing I want to tell people who are religious is that disability is not a curse. So we need to change.
Open the volume. Disability.
Disability is not a curse.
It's not a tukwe.
It's not a curse.
A juju.
No. We need to change the tragedy narrative associated with disability. That because the person is disabled, like it's the worst thing. They make disability appear worse than death. Like it's the worst thing that can happen to you and all those kinds. And it's portrayed in our songs and everything. How they make you feel very pitiful once you have a disability.
Should I sing a line of a song?
Yes. Anytime that song is playing, and I think also, what do they think a blind person should do when they hear this part? It's not the worst thing in life. Disability, there are people with disabilities who are doing much more, excelling than a regular person will ever dream or come close to. So disability is not the curse. It's not the worst thing in life. Yes, when you are living a kind of life and you suddenly get into a life that you are not familiar with or comfortable with, it will distract you in a bit. But it's just to find your feet.
We've had a number of persons with disability who have really excelled in life. So it's to reiterate the point that disability is not a curse at all. So if you are a religious leader and somebody brings an issue like this to you, you need to encourage the person. Tell the person that, look, that is not the end of life. One religious person, Brother Ishmael Tete, someone brought a blind person to him. He was telling me the child was blind from birth. So he just sat down and told the parents of the child that this child will see, but not in the way human beings want the child to see. And that was, I saw that as a very deep statement, because now the child is grown and is doing things that people wonder, so this is the child we gave birth to, and we're all worried and all that. So I think there should be that serious encouragement from the religious leaders.
Yes, that's true.
Yes. So finally, what advice do you have for all of us? Because time is not our friend now.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that as a country, as individuals, as a society, we need to change the way we see disability. I always say that we should change the tragedy narrative that is associated with disability. It is not the end of life. When my daughter had cerebral palsy, one of the things I asked God was, give me purpose. What is the purpose of this? And I feel fulfilled that a lot of parents now look up to me and they get hope. Or they come to talk to me and they smile again. Or they feel that, okay, they are not alone and that there is light at the end of the tunnel. That alone makes me feel that I'm also being used as an instrument by God to touch the lives of others. So we just need to change how we see disability.
We just need to change how we see disability. This is where we'll draw down the curtain on